right, Shalom. Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well, have the absolute 144% truth and peace, love, and citations to the hopeful elect. I'm back out here again with another street teaching. I'm not on the street, but on the highways and hedges. All right, and this lesson, I'm gonna be bringing out some precepts, some scriptures about this word, which is Yahweh Shai. Okay, are the ways of life. All right. These scriptures, the commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, the ways of our Lord, of our power, are lead unto life, okay, and not death. All right. For instance, fasting. People, worldly people, they think fasting, you're killing yourself, man. You're starving yourself. Well, yeah, you're starving your flesh, but you're awakening your spirit, man. All right. You're tapping into your spirit, your spiritual energy. All right. Which also, which is connected to your flesh too. All right. And also, there's benefits to fasting as well. When it comes to your flesh. All right. There's much research on the detoxification process of when you dry fast or even when you water fast. All right. It rids yourself of impurities. All right. All right. And when you fast on a spiritual level, it rids you of demons. All right. Negative spirits, negative energy. All right. When you fast, all right, it gives demons one, how do you say it? One more reason to to get away from you. All right. That's why the Lord commands us to fast. All right, as well as pray. All right. You can move mountains through fasting and prayer. With fasting and prayer, if you have a certain ailment, all right, if you're sick, all right, just go ahead and fast. All right. And fast and pray. All right. For instance, I have problems with my eyes, with my right eye, and when I eat certain foods, like heavy foods, like fish, I've done away with seafood and fish because there's more levels of mercury, methyl mercury, natural occurring mercury within the in the sea, and it carries onto the fish, and it messes with with my nervous system. Same with other people, man. Just not as others. All right, messes with the way I think. I just become slower. All right, so I fast, man. All right, I dry fast. If I'm sick. All right, and I also pray. Dry fasting is to me, I think it's better than water fasting. But water fasting, it just speeds up the process. But dry fasting is way better. All right, because your body's processing. It's not processing water. All right, but I'm gonna get into the scriptures about this word, which leads unto life. All right, these commandments. All right. Give me one moment. Slakia. All right, this is Luke 20:37 to 38. It says, "Now that the dead are raised, Even Moses shewed at the bush when he called the Lord the God of Abraham and the God of Isaac and the God of Jacob. Okay? The next verse, 38. For he is not a God of the dead, but of the living, for all live unto him. Okay? Okay? So Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, Yahweh is the God of the living, okay? And his ways are the ways of life. Let me bring out some more scriptures. Alright? Give me one moment. Alright? Give me 1 second. This is Leviticus 18:5. Alright? Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them, and I am the Lord. Alright, let me read that again. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. Okay? And when you follow the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, follow the commandments, alright? The Lord extends your life, man. Alright? You become healthier, alright? You do away with these, the things of this world, the ways of this world, drinking every day. It's lawful, you could drink, but every day, frequently like that, we are not to have excess of wine, alright? Shoot, Yahweh drank, Yahweh, so-called Jesus, got drunk, but he wasn't excessive with it, alright? Alright, so shall we follow after Yahweh, alright? Live like Yahweh, suffer as Yahweh, okay? So yeah, and smoking, kills a whole bunch of people, even if it's weed, man. Alright? It ages you. Alright? Shoot, it extended my, it took away, some years of my life. Shoot, I feel like I'm in my 30s and I'm 22. But, the Lord blessed me, the Lord took that demon away from me. The Wadi Habashim Al-Shai. Alright? I don't smoke no more. Alright? Eating pork, shoot, I used to eat pork before this truth, not ignorantly because I didn't know, but yeah, I used to eat some pork, some brisket, it may taste good, shrimp, lobster, that may taste good, some alligator, that Cajun food, all right. People eating all types of manner of things, It may taste good, maybe it may it may taste good to your flesh, but it's not good. The Lord doesn't want, Yahweh Shem Yahshai doesn't want us eating that, okay? Because we're separate from this world, all right? We're separate from these ways, from the ways of this world, from these heathen, all right? They can, these Moabites, these Asians, these Edomites, they can eat whatever they want, pork, lobster, anything in the sea, all right? But Yahweh Shem Yahshai kept us separate, all right? To walk after the ways of Him, all right? All right, to not eat these nasty foods, all right, not nasty foods, but these other creatures that we're not supposed to eat, like pork and catfish, all right, these filter feeders, all right. 'Cause pork is a pig, a hog, they're land dwelling filter eaters, all right. They filter out, they eat anything, man, meat, dead animals, herbs, all that. They'll eat anything, man, all right. But in the sea, you know, catfish and these filter feeding fish, they filter out the sea, man. All right. And when you're eating the lobsters and the shrimp, and when you're eating that, you know, who's gonna filter out all the waste and the fecal matter and all that in the sea and on the land, you know? Exactly. That's why this place is polluted. That's why the seas and the reefs, the coral reefs, and the sea life are dying. All right. You know, the sea life is, you know, is going extinct. All right. I think it's like, but yeah, you know, the coral reefs over there in Australia, you know, they're you know, they're dying down, man, because all the filter feeders are being eaten up by Moab and Ammon and Esau, man. Okay. All right. My phone is slow as hell today. This is Proverbs 6:23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. Okay? It says, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs are instruction, and reproofs of instruction. Okay, the Lord instructing us to follow after, you know, the new moon Sabbath. All right, the new moon calendar. All right, that gets our bodies in tune with the earth, man. All right. And not just that, you know, the Lord, you know, it's pleasing to do the things of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Like, you know, not lining our hairline, all right, getting lineups, making baldness, shaving our beard, all right. Yeah, it may be healthier for you to, you know, grow out your beard and do that, but, you know, ultimately it pleases Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right. We aren't doing this for our flesh and our fleshly gain, all right. Eating healthier for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. But we're doing this to please Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right? Because he, you know, he gave us this life, and he could easily take this life away from us, all right? And, you know, don't you want to please your Father? All right, don't you want to please your Creator, the one who created everything and everything that you know? Okay? And he gave you life, he could take it away from you, all right? That's why his commandments are the ways of life, and his instruction. All right. Second Ezra 14:30. Slakia. That's not what I wanted to get. This is Sirach 19:19. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. Okay? All right? This is why we should please Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to the best of our ability. Yes, we're in this flesh, man. This flesh wants us to go off, man, to commit adultery, to go smoke, you know, to go back into this world, to put off the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right, to transgress the laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right, the flesh is contrary to the spirit, all right, you know, the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing, all right, and if you have the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know, your spirit is, you know, opposition of this world, man. Okay, and this world, you know, this kingdom is totally contrary to the ways of the Lord, man. All right, the Lord told us to not eat pork, lobster, you know, crab and shrimp and all that. But what does Esau make this make? He makes all that a delicacy in this kingdom, man. All right, makes bacon a delicacy. You know that, you know, lobster and crab and all that. That used to be a poor man's food. That used to be prison food, a peasant's food back then in the ancient days. But now it's How do you say it? It's a delicacy, man. Let me get this. All right, this is Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? Okay? And everything in this kingdom is upside down. The woman over the man. That has never been ever. That has never happened before. Even in the ancient days, in any kingdom, man. All right? The Lord said, I shall make a new thing. Woman shall compass a man. All right? Women, one of my cousins said, he had women, he used to be in the army. He had women over him, man. He was in the military longer than this one woman, and she got a better position than him, way faster than him. Just because she was a woman. All right, and he knew more than her. All right, he knew how to do her job way better than she did. But she was a woman, and the ways of this world in this kingdom are upside down, man, compared to righteousness. Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second. All right, Hebrews 12:16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Okay? All right? Esau, when you go into that word profane, it means outside of the temple. All right? And Esau is the most profane nation of people on the planet, man. All right? Because they esteem, all right? They uplift, they make everything, he esteems everything contrary to the scriptures, man. All right? Women having their hair all out, all right? That wasn't allowed in the ancient days, man. Having the women go outside and teach, prophesy, preach, that's not what you're supposed to be doing in this kingdom, man. All right? In this kingdom. That's not what happened in the ancient kingdoms, man. All right? And that's not the law of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all right? How you doing? But yeah, man. This is 1 Corinthians 3:19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. Okay? Like having women build a career here before getting married, and that's foolishness in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Shoot, in the ancient days, women, they married, real early, man, in their teens, man, which is upside down in this kingdom, women getting married that early, people look down upon women like that. Women having children, all right, that's looked down upon. A woman having multiple children, that's righteousness in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Yahweh wants you to be having, he wants you to be fruitful. Okay, let me get that. But in this kingdom, there's abortion clinics. All right. You're looked down upon for having multiple children. All right, women get talked down upon for having families. All right, early. Man, where was it? Give me one moment, please. Genesis chapter 1 and 28. And Yahweh blessed them, and Yahweh said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. All right, so the Lord commanded us to be to be fruitful, man. All right, and the ways of this world, all right, people look down upon you for having multiple children, man. Hey, how's it going? It's a pretty looking dog. Have a good day. All right. There's birth control. There's all these Trojan condom commercials, man. All right. The ways of this world are contrary to being fruitful. Okay, Slocky, I'm just hella cold right now. But yeah, man. And what is Bill Gates trying to do? Depopulate the world, man, through his vaccines. All right. He's a physician of no value. All right. That's speaking about these warlocks. All right. These Edomites coming up with these vaccines, all right, these cocktails, all right, of death, and he's trying to get everybody vaccinated. All right, I did a video a few days ago about this notice that I had at work. He's trying to pay our co-workers to take the vaccine, all right, the Crown Royal vaccine. All right, he's not making it mandatory, but he wants to see who's going to take it and who's not. All right, so he knows how to deal with those who aren't. All right, he doesn't care about those who will. All right, he already got those. He's worried about the ones who are against his new world order, his agenda. All right, and there goes my phone, losing battery hella quick. I don't know how or why. It was charged at 99%. But yeah, man, let me bring out as many scriptures as I can. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 1. I believe that's 3. It says, my son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments for length of days. Verse 2. All right. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Okay? These commandments lead, the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahshua will lead to life, man, and life more abundantly. Let me get that. What the hell? That's not what I wanted. All right, John chapter 10, verse 10. It says, the thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. Okay? All right, these scriptures, all right, the ways of the Lord, all right, lead to life more abundantly, man. If you follow after these scriptures, man, or get to know Yahweh Shem Shai, all right, the Lord will extend your life. And not only that, in these times, he's about to give his men, his holy men, the men of the Lord, the kingdom, man, an everlasting rulership over the world, man, and the galaxies. Okay? All right, that's why it's so important to put off your flesh, man. Put off your lusts and your desires for Yahweh Shem Shai. Why? Because he's going to restore all that you've forsaken 100-fold. All right? He's going to give you, when you've forsaken all your friends, your jobs, your hobbies, your desires, your family members, all right? Women, children, all right? All that to suffer for Yahweh Shem Shai. And the Lord, when that time comes, when the kingdom is, when the Lord redeems us, all right, he's going to restore all that 100-fold, all right? Not double-fold, not 3 times fold, not 10 times, 100-fold, man. All right, we're going to get everything we want, plus more, all right? We're going to have nations, all right, come out of our seed, man, all right? We're going to have many wives. We're going to have many children, all right? We're going to populate this whole earth, man. So much where we're going to have to travel to across to other planets, man. If you want to, that's far out, man. That's that's a king mindset, man. All right? That the men of the Lord are thinking otherworldly. The men of the Lord aren't thinking on this small, minute level, all right? Who's going to be our next president, all right? Having Harriet Tubman be on our $20 bill, that's some BS, man. And that's a slap to the face of, to the Israelites, man, to the southern kingdom, all right? For all the atrocities that this white man has done to our people, to the Lord's apple of his eye, all right, his precious people, his beloved. And all you could do is give us a black face, an Israelite on a $20 bill, But yet we got Israelites suffering in these hoods, all right, in the ghettos, all right. How do you say it? Catching all these ailments, all right. Saki, something's going on over there. But yeah, man. All right, our people getting slayed. All right, our people. What the hell is he doing? Our people, catching hell, man. All right, the poorest people, the first fired, the last hired, first fired. All right, and etc., man. All right, our women experiencing baldness. All right, our men dying, the age, real young on average. All right, our people, yet we're still fruitful, but our life expectancy is going down, man. And etc., man. All right. The Lord, Esau's done a number on our people. All right, and he won't stop until the Lord Yahweh Shah comes down from the clouds and puts him down like a dead dog, man. All right. That's what Yahushua is going to come and do, man. He's going to come down out from the sky, right in that chariot, that cloud, all right, that mountain-sized chariot, and put down Esau, man, all right? Slay all these Edomites, okay? Slay the whole U.S. Army, all right? The U.S. Army ain't got shit on Yahushua and his chariots, all right? I say that with 100% faith and belief, all right? No doubt that's gonna happen, man. All right. You have to believe that also. All right. For you, Akim and Aquaf, listening. Okay. It's lucky. I'm just hella cold. But yeah, man. Let me see. Give me one moment. Let's see what I wanted to get. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and 27. But Yahweh hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And Yahweh hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. All right? You know, these worldly people, when they hear that, oh, you can't eat pork, or I don't eat pork, or I don't get lineups, or I don't commit adultery, or I can't be working on this day because it's the new moon Sabbath. You know, people look at you all funny and they start scoffing like, who is this dude? Who does this dude think he is? You know, he thinks he's better than us. You know, they start scoffing. You know, all right. They think we're foolish, man, but really we're wise. Why? Because we're following. You know, we're coming back from our wicked ways. We're putting off the flesh, and we're doing. You know, we're coming back to our heritage. All right, and their spirit is their flesh doesn't know what's going on. You know, that's why they're confused. But yet their spirit is against Yahweh Shem Yahshua. That's why they scoff. All right, they come. You know, they think we're weird. They think the men of the Lord are foolish, calling the men of the Lord snow dummies. All right, calling the men of the Lord rapists. All right, for following after the Lord's commandments. All right, even though we don't commit rape. All right, dealing with women younger than 18. You know, we don't do none of that. I don't do none of that. You know, the men. You know why? Because God put us in jail, man, in prison, and we are to follow after. How you say it? Give unto Caesar what is Caesar's, man. You know, you don't see us not paying traffic tickets and all that. Slack you. But yeah, man. See how much time I got left. 32 minutes. Or let my hand warm up real quick. But yeah, man. Yeah, man, I'm gonna just leave it at that. My phone's about to die. It's at 1%, and really, I covered everything I wanted to cover. You know, the ways of the Lord lead into life. All right, the commandments. All right, suffering. You know, putting off the flesh, man. It may seem like you're dying, but that's just your flesh complaining, man. That's your flesh complaining. Oh, I need some food, man. You know, why do we gotta fast today? Because it's because it's a holy day, man. And I mean, I'm not talking about today, but I'm just for instance, man. Fasting, is a commandment of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Fasting and prayer. All right. Even your flesh doesn't want you to pray. All right. Your flesh tells you, oh, praying's boring. Why don't you go watch why don't you go watch a movie or something entertaining? All right. Instead of watching, the Men of Great Millstone on YouTube, man. All right. Why don't you go play a video game or something? That's your flesh speaking to you, man. We gotta put off that flesh, man. That's why we fast and pray. Okay. We feed the spirit, strengthen the spirit, exercise the spiritual muscle and not the fleshly muscle, man. So when these times come, when Jacob's trouble hits, all right, our spirit, we're gonna be stable in that time. All right, we're gonna have that strength in salvation. All right, because we've been strengthening our spirit so much where we can see people getting shot in front of us, see family members get hurt in front of us. All right, seeing people, all this hell breaking loose, all these calamities, buildings exploding, cars crashing. All right, telephone lines falling, electrocuting people, man. All right, and whatnot. People suffering from ailments, people dying from ailments, people dying from pestilences and famine. Seeing these people dead on the side of the road because they ain't got no food. All right, people eating each other, man. When those times come, the men of the Lord are gonna be stable. All right, because they've been exercising. All right, it's like you're building up that spiritual muscle. All right, so when we see all these things come to pass, we won't be fazed by it. Okay, and that's why Yahweh Shem Yahshua commands us to put off the ways of the flesh of this world, man. Because the ways of this world, like I keep saying, man, are contrary to the spirit, to the scriptures, man. All right, it makes you weak. The flesh is weak, and when you're walking after the flesh, especially in the times of Jacob's trouble, all right. How do you say it? When shit hits the fan, all right. When all these soldiers come in and invade America, breaking down your door, and then you're all scared, all right, because you've been feeding the flesh. You're all weak, thinking that you're about to die, that you might, these guys can kill me. Oh my God, they're gonna kill my family. Oh my God, this is the end. It ain't the end. It may be the end for your flesh, all right. And plus, you gotta believe that Yahweh Shem Yahshua will redeem you and save you from these calamities, from these troubling times, all right. The situations that we may go through, okay, that we are gonna go through, okay. All right, being sent to these judges in these courthouses, all right, in front of judges, all right, asking all these tricky questions, trying to have us slip up in the doctrine, all right, sending us to the guillotine, cutting our heads off, all right. Are you gonna wuss out, all right? Are you gonna give up the spirit, man, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, all right? In those times to come, all right, being sent to these FEMA camps, seeing all these scary people in these FEMA camps, all right. You gonna wuss out in these times, all right? Being put in a lion's den, or a den of a room full of dogs, rabid dogs, hungry, starving dogs, man. All right, just for an example, man. Are you gonna wuss out and give in and take that chip? All right. Are you gonna give in to that hour of temptation? All right, because Esau's gonna tempt us with all manner of things, man. Okay. All right. That's Esau's blessing, man. The carnal things, his sword, man. All right, and our blessing, our strength is spiritual things. All right, the spirit. Our strength is up high, of above, man. Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shem Yahshua. All right. And how do we tap into that? To Yahweh Shem Yahshua, that strength is by fasting and praying, and getting closer to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. All right, and putting off this flesh and strengthening the spirit. Okay. All right. So in these times, and plus the family of the word is coming real soon. Okay. Esau could take down, YouTube in an instant, like right now, tomorrow. He could have done it yesterday. He could have done it last year. Okay. So this is why we should study while we still have the chance. Okay. To the best of our ability, man. All right. Yeah. You can't just study and read the scriptures all day. You got work to do. You got to go to work, make some money. You got to eat. You got to take care of your family. All right, your family members. All right. You got other things to do. You got to wash your ass. All right. You got to brush your teeth. You got to eat, like I said. All right. You got to work out sometimes. Shoot. But when you got the chance, when you got that free time, instead of watching, cat videos on YouTube or watching some BS, some NBA highlights, and I'm speaking to myself because I watch, other things in the scriptures, other things in the Men of Great Millstone on YouTube, man. But other than watching BS on YouTube or watching movies on Netflix or watching some BS on TV or doing anything other than studying, getting closer to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, you can use your free time to study, man. And the Lord will, He'll see that, man. He sees all things, man. He sees your thoughts, all right, and your desires. He's giving you your thoughts and desires, man. All right, when he sees you putting in effort to study, He'll open your mind to all manner of things of righteousness and knowledge and wisdom of the scriptures, and He'll increase you. Okay, He'll give you the spirit to want to study more, to want to pray more, and want to fast more. All right, He'll give you that strength to do so. All right, He'll make you, He'll make Him your desire, man. And that's one of our prayer. That's one of the prayers. One of the things we should be praying for, man, for more prayer, and to make the Lord's desire your desire. All right, His will your desire, man, instead of your fleshly desires. All right, like worldly things. All right, the things of this world, desiring those things. All right, fame. All right, talking to random people. BS, man. You should pray, ask Yahweh Shem Yahshai to to change your desires into the will of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. All right, because when we were in this world, we wanted other things. We wanted worldly things other than this truth, man. But the Lord led us and took us out from this world and refurbished us. All right, dusted the dust off of us. All right, He made us a clean thing. All right, He made us a new thing. We're putting off this old man day by day, man, until that man's done. Done away with and gone, man. All right. So yeah, man. Put in as much effort as you can, as hard as you can. All right. It's hard, but just know that's your flesh speaking. All right. The flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. Okay. All right. Wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of our times. All right. When YouTube goes off, when the famine of the word goes off, when you can't see the men, the men of the Lord on the highways and byways no more. All right. The knowledge that you built up in these times right now, this time of grace. All right. When we have YouTube, when we can listen to the men of the Lord. All right. Get built up. All right. With these scriptures. All right. All that knowledge that you gained up right now, you're gonna be using it. All right, you're gonna be using it, in that time of Jacob's trouble. Okay. All right. The knowledge of these scriptures, the wisdom of these scriptures, is gonna lead you to your redemption, to your salvation, to you getting beamed up into that chariot, man, to those chariots. Okay. Even if you have to die, man, if you have to be beheaded, tortured, man, just know that suffering is just but for a moment. All right. The sufferings of this life can't be compared to the glory that is within us. That will, the life, the everlasting life. That reward. All right, that we're gonna receive in the kingdom. All right, roughly paraphrased. Okay. So you getting beheaded? All right, shoot. I'd rather get beheaded than tortured, man. But even if I have to get tortured, shoot, will be it, man. I pray that I don't give in into the hour of temptation, okay? Because getting beheaded, all right, that's just a real slight pain right there, Shoot, some people, I don't even know, but I don't think you would even feel, the pain of your head getting chopped off. That guillotine, all that force coming down right on your head, through your neck. All that force, and then in an instant, you're disconnected from your flesh. All right, your spirit is out of your flesh, man. All right. So yeah, man. And shoot, even when you're getting tortured, man, for this truth, for this testimony, in these times to come, even if that happens to you, if that's your lot, you don't think the Lord will take that pain away from you while you're getting tortured? All right. You've seen these, in the accounts of Second Maccabees, man. Those, I think it was those 7 brothers, man. All right, they were getting tortured, getting their limbs cut off. All right, getting thrown in a fryer. All right, getting killed, getting their tongues cut off, getting their heads scalped. It said, that affliction was light. All right, that pain that they're going through, that was light. Like they didn't feel it, all right? So in these times to come, man, when we're getting tortured, all right, for this name, for the names, the true names of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, not no God and Jesus, all right? That's those are titles. Jesus, all right, means Geo, the root Geo, and Zeus, all right, earth pigs, earth swine, man. God Zeus, earth swine, all right. No, that's not a name, that's a title, man. Zeus, all right, and God's real. Shoot, there's a lot of etymology. You know, go in the word God, God. You know, that's just a title, man. That's not no name. You know, there's many gods, all right. I can call myself a god. You know, that just be a title. That's not my name, okay. And Yahweh, what does Yahweh mean? It means He who is. All right, that's not a title. That's a meaning of a name. That's the true name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's the true name of the Creator, Yahweh. All right, because his name has meaning. Okay, and it's not a title. It's a meaning. All right. So yeah, that's proven. You know, that proves that the Creator's name is Yahweh, man, and not no God. All right. Same with Yahweh Shai. He who delivers. Yahweh Shai. He Shai, who delivers, man. All right. And there's many videos that the men of Great Millstone have put up for that topic. The names of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, the true names of Yahweh, so-called God and Jesus. All right. Yeah, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. I pray that this video is edifying to the hopeful elect. All right. Stay prayed up. All right. Keep putting off the flesh. You know, our salvation is nearer than we believe. Okay. All right. Until next time, I want to say all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and DTA and Abad Babah. Until next time, Shalom.